All right, so it looks like, I'm thinking about last week, and it's like there just wasn't a whole lot coming through. I remember even thinking that I needed to redo it, right? But I really got the message that I wasn't supposed to, and I'm feeling like y'all just weren't engaging a whole lot, right? Like you were kind of secluded thinking, right? You did a lot of thinking during the last time period, and I feel like you've really been thinking big picture, right? Like everybody, just the state of the world, what's coming, and kind of like fixing your vision, right? And that was that, we had the three of flames here, two of flames there. And it was really powerful because all of the Aries energy behind it. And I can see this power here, and it's like you were really connecting with ancestors, with your past, with deep past too. I'm really feeling, especially with this divine wisdom showing up here, connecting with spirit. And it's like, it's touching the crone, which is the hermit, and this is in your air element. And it's like you're taking this information that you've gathered, this enlightenment, right? So that's up to 9. It's also 369, which is a magical number. And I feel like you're wanting to share that. And I feel like there's this even Akashic record kind of thing going on with this being, this whole line right here. And it's like you're healing on a grand scale. This the star connected to justice here. I mean, in this justice card, we see, this figure kind of, and I feel like she's like, pouring sand, over something. And it's like she's creating with that. And it's like shedding light. And we see this tapestry. And I always see this tapestry as like an Akashic record or just history. Yes, and this is justice. And we have this new moon in Libra, right? And I feel like this is, it's like accessing the Akashic record, looking at history, seeing where we need balance. It's like, because this is in your fire element, which is spirit. And I really feel like you're connecting in a big way here. I mean, like these are, like I said, these are strong cards here. Especially, because we have this Ace of Feathers here, which is truth, right? This topsy-turvy is totally like the world, I feel. Just like, and I feel like you are connecting more, right? You spent that time alone, and now you're ready to connect and try to understand even more, right? And you're like wanting to heal everything and everyone that you come into contact with. And I mean, like, it's really strong. All right. So we'll go here. We have Henri Matisse with the Three of Flames in your heart, the heart of this reading. And it says, unleash the beast within, productivity, even in pajamas, sketch boldly, and paint with a big stick. And then we have the Three of Flames. And, we see this is like, one of those statues, and it's fertile, right? It's like she's giving birth here. And we have these kind of cave paintings, right? Which once again, when I thought about doing your reading, the first thing I thought about was this deck. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. And there's a reason, this deck is very, it's, of course you can see just by looking at it that it's, kind of like energy, and it's old world, right? So I feel like there's this very powerful, and you've been holding, the Three of Flames, the Two of Flames, both of them are kind of like, like I said, active waiting, and productivity, even in pajamas, right? This is kind of that active waiting once again. And you're sketching, it's like you're envisioning the future, and it's very powerful. It's like there's this manifestation that's coming through with it without even, like, just by, that sketching in your mind, or perhaps you're sketching for real. Okay. So then we have in the above position, this is like what you are consciously striving for. And, this is like, it's healing, and it's that faith in self that I was talking about, right? In the intro, the star was a big part of that. And we see the cosmos here, right? And that's why I'm just like, it's like you're connecting with the Akashic record and healing on a grand scale. It's, you're healing yourself, but within healing yourself, it's even bigger, right? And I feel like you've been thinking about the grand scale, right? Convalescence lasts a lifetime. You don't spell painting without pain. Art is your most loyal companion. Externalize your internal world. And, there is this creativity to it as well. It's like I said, she's weaving this tapestry with like this sand is what I feel like it is. And so that you might be doing something, there is this creative energy here. And it is healing, right? On this side we have, that heart chakra hanging out. This rebirth energy, right? Oh, and underneath that is balance. We have this moon and sun energy here. This is really beautiful. We have this balance here. Sorry about that, guys. I hadn't deleted my the thing. I hadn't deleted my phone. I apologize. All right. So then below we have, in your subconscious, the Daughter of Feathers. And this is really beautiful. I mean, we have this dragon. Is that okay? I couldn't tell if it was really. Anyway, we have this dragon, right? So there's this real wisdom, that warrior within, and this, these feathers, and it's connected to this Ace of Feathers over here, right? So there's this truth, right? And I feel like, and we see it here too. And this says, look directly at what you're avoiding. The bullseye is always in the margins. Listen when a city tells its secrets. And, so there's very airy energy. And once again, we have twins here. We have twin stars. We have the sun and the moon. So there is that, dare I say, you know, that twin flame kind of feel going on here. But aside, you know, that's kind of like a side note still. But it's like this truth, right, which is kind of evasive right now. I feel like you're taking it all in, right? This is kind of like the Page of Swords here. So there's this taking in of information, right? You're taking it all in, and there's this, you know, airiness in this that is rather than feeling overworked, you know, like overthinking, but it's just like agile. I feel like your thinking is really agile, and you're constantly adapting and changing and you know, yeah, just kind of taking in all this information in order to kind of discover the truth. Right? You're trying to see things from other people's points of view with this Three of Cups here in the earth element, right? Like I said, I feel like you're connecting more. And there's this, you know, I feel like just socialization. You know, you're able to connect in a more genuine and loving, compassionate way, right? Mercury in Cancer. All right, so, and you know, I'm looking at this, the red here, and then, you know, even though this is mostly blue, there's this red kind of all around it. So that is that grounding energy, all right? You're thinking very, yes, logically, but it's all very, very grounded, very real. And it's breathing this fresh air into your relationships, right? This is the water element. This is your feelings. This is your relationships, and you're just connecting in a way you haven't connected in a long time. And it's very honest, very real. Once again, you're learning. There's this learning, right? Because the Ace of Feathers is the air element, right? In its most pure form. So I feel it's like you're just tuning into your emotions to give you information, right? You're just like, you're almost, it's like, I almost want to say a computer. But I mean, it's like, a computer, but I mean, like, you know, a human computer. It's not like, I guess it's not like, you know, you're just doing math problems or something, but you're just taking in information, right? And it's all very healing. And, you know, this is all leading to this, you know, it's like you have this vision. And I feel like, you know, this is Spirit saying, you know, rest easy, right? Your dreams are going to come true. We're protecting you. We're protecting the dream. And just know you're safe. Yeah. And this is for the rest of the world, too. It's interesting that we have this list of the shadows here at the bottom. It's a number 44. This is a 4. And that stability, right? And the healing. List of the shadows is about, it's about healing, right? Healing the shadows. Going into the shadows to heal people. And I feel like, you know, because this Justice card, even the Crone card, right? Both of them all of these, they're kind of shadowy, and there's this light that's being shown that's, you know, we're kind of, and it makes a load of sense. All right, let's get a piece of art for Aries, please. Okay, let's go over here to left. Abstract composition, you know, and it's like I'm seeing, interesting that we have 3 girls here and the 3 of Cups. But, you know, this, we've got the colors of America, right? And it's all this ground, right? So it's like we're kind of taking ourselves apart and putting ourselves back together again. We kind of have to look at it, you know, this topsy-turvets here. Things are changing. We kind of have to look at things abstractly. Huh. Wow. And they're standing on this old lady. And I mean, I guess it's kind of like, you know, man, that is really, and you know, this is that kind of, you know, it's almost like how we view each other, right? It's like the conservatives see the left, right? The progressives is kind of like this, like ready to just stomp us down. We're, you know, kind of, I don't know how to put it. More, you know, amoral. Yeah, you know, just kind of out there and not caring who they stomp down. And then, you know, we see the, oh, oops, did I say we? The left sees the conservatives as kind of, you know, holding on to a past that doesn't need to be held on to. All right. So I feel like there's this kind of weird abstract, you know, equality here to this, and that ability to kind of see things from a different perspective, right? Okay. Those 2 wanted to come out, so we'll let them. It says conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, and we do have that full moon eclipse. I do believe that it's in December, which is interesting because that would, well, no, it would be a new moon in Capricorn. Full moon would be, but maybe it's during the time of Capricorn. Wow. Yeah, maybe so. Since we have new moon in Capricorn, full moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And, you know, this is also, you know, yeah, some things might come to a conclusion during that time. I mean, it is going to be really tense up until then. So yeah, this very well could be talking about that, but also this release of tension that we're feeling as those planets, you know, all those planets are going to, I think they might all be, yeah, they'll all be going direct by the time you see this. And that's going to take some pressure off. So I do feel like that is what that's about. How interesting, huh?